first story on our channel is called The Grass and the Oak. It's a story by a writer who has chosen to stay anonymous. So, this story explores the quality of being stubborn or being proud versus the quality of being flexible. How far is it worth to compromise your values for something greater, like maybe survival? So this story explores two different kinds of views, and it's up to the viewer what they choose or whose side they wish to they connect with. So without any further ado, let's begin. The Grass and the Oak. In a large clearing of a thick forest stood a strong oak. Its thick black trunk towered in the air, branches lost in the clouds, and dense bark covered its huge frame, hardened by decades. A dark canopy spread across the maze of branches, which in a light breeze allowed just enough sunlight to filter through to fall on the ground like patches of spilled gold. And all around the tree grew a clump of lush green grass, which covered the forest floor in a thick carpet of vibrant green in the monsoons and lay dormant through the seasons until the rains breathed life into it again. One day on a summer evening, the grass looked across the horizon. "There is a storm coming," it said, "a huge one." The oak looked at the rapidly amassing clouds and nodded its great head. "Looks like it is," it agreed. "This storm will be too huge even for you," the grass said. "It could rip off your branches and pull down your roots." "We shall find out when it hits," the oak replied. "But aren't you afraid?" the grass asked. "Why should I be?" "Because there's nothing you can do. You are too proud and you will not bend. You will fight the storm even if it means being torn down. I, on the other hand, have nothing to be afraid of. I will bend. Even if the storm drowns me, I will survive and rise back up again." "I see," the oak nodded, and a few leaves drifted down to slowly fall on the grass. "But tell me," it said, "how many times do you get stamped upon? How many animals graze on your blades? How many men trample you beneath their feet?" The grass lifted its head to look at the looming tree above. "Because you bend, you break every day. People walk on you. You get crushed beneath hooves and eaten by cattle because you do not fight, and you endure this in silence just to stay alive. You have nothing to be afraid of because you are already afraid of everything. But I am free. Nobody touches my leaves. No feet can trample me. I live every day in the knowledge that I am my own master, and if one day I were to meet something stronger, a storm were to uproot me, I will go knowing that I have met my match." The grass lowered its head, having nothing more to say. The storm would come. Maybe the oak would live, maybe not. But the grass was afraid it may not have lived at all. Thank you. This story was inspired by Aesop's fable, which also compares the reeds and a mighty tree. This fable was written from the tree's perspective, so that it doesn't have the ideal ending you would expect to the traditional fable. Let us know if you like this story, and who do you think is right, the grass or the oak? And if you like this video, feel free